has been wonderful.
We can come across the world and we can make a difference.
I've never I've never felt anything like that before. So it's just...
You learn more about your country when you leave your country.
Safe environment here. The people are friendly, welcome. Feels like you're in rural Iowa. Everyone waves at you.
That it is a life-changing experience.
I would say in Namasagali, it's a success. Children feel better, the teachers feel better, they're being fed better, so I feel pretty good about it.
Teaching is a really interesting experience. We've done a lot of wide perspective issues. I've taught P5, primary 5, would be from probably the ages of 10 to 12. Along with myself and a couple other classmates here, would be teaching at Namasagali Primary School. Was introduced poultry to incorporate a balanced protein diet into their school lunch program. Is actually for eggs, which will be incorporated into the porridge to add the protein in the diet.
What we're focusing on is just teaching poultry keeping and then bringing the students out there to get kind of a view of how their system of housing works. So the objective of the School Learning Service Project is to teach the children agriculture, soil formation, growing crops, and hopefully the students will take this education that they're learning in class and demonstrate what they're learning in the school garden, and hopefully they can take this knowledge home, teach their families what they've learned in school, and also start their own gardens at home. We have visited many of the pupils' homes and done some follow-ups, and also influencing their parents to maybe improve their agriculture practices. With the help of the students, we are going to start hoeing the garden. We've already cleared this area, and orange flesh sweet potatoes will be planted soon. And what we're trying to do is show the children that agriculture is fun and that we actually enjoy it, because they're used to agriculture as a punishment, because when they get in trouble they're sent to the fields. So we're kind of setting an example and showing them that we really enjoy this and it's a way of life.
In the school gardens, they're growing cassava, sweet potatoes, maize, amaranth, grain amaranth, and eggplant. We try to go out there and just simply make our presence known. Get out there, get our hands dirty.
So we do work in the garden. When we are not in class, we go over and work with the garden, yes.
This borehole supplies the students with drinking water and also community with water to bathe in and drink and cook with. It's very close to the school and also essential for a successful school garden, because they use it for drip irrigation for their eggplant, and also just overall cooking at the school and watering the garden every day. So it's very, very useful, and it makes living a lot more easy in the community.
So I have a graduate student I brought with me, and she and I are trying to develop projects related to soil survey. And given the amount of degradation going on in Uganda and the importance of the resource for so many people to feed them in terms of water quality as a result, there's tremendous opportunities to help advance knowledge of soils.
Our university has chosen to work very strategically with a grassroots non-governmental organization. The NGO is called VEDCO, Volunteer Efforts for Development Concerns. And then Iowa State has partnered with the premier university in Uganda, Makerere University. But I really value the three partners, because I honestly believe that it would not be effective for us to drop in with students for 4 to 8 weeks and then pull out, where at the grassroots level people are working all year long with the programs. And then selfishly, we can drop in and create a team of students who learn a great deal.
We love the house. It was interesting the first time bathing with jerry cans and with big basins, but other than that, I think that we've all adapted really well to the environment.
Life in the house is similar to life in a dormitory at a university or college. So it's a lot of laughter, a lot of adaptation, and cross-culturally between the McCary University students and the Iowa State University students, it's been a great learning experience for everyone.
It's great. It's actually a lot nicer than I was anticipating. It's right by the Nile. There's beautiful sunsets that are forever ingrained in my memory. It's quite lovely.
The past few weeks here, they have flown by, and we really didn't realize how time does fly when you're here. It's really been quite the experience, and definitely going to be able to look back on this day and smile later in future years.
I think this is a very short time we're having with them. The program is very short because for us, we are staying for an extra month, but for them, they are leaving within 2 more weeks. So I think we've had a very short time with them. I wish we had more time. We would realize greater things. Yeah. I would learn more. And
It's just been really comforting and really fun. And plus, I've just learned so much, and there's just so much more to learn, and there's so much more to do that it would just be a really worthwhile experience for anyone.
I could never ask for a better group of people to work with. I absolutely love how this program was structured to have different aspects, us each in a different aspect of agriculture, all putting our ideas into one pot and just using that because we are piggybacking off each other, using each other as resources, and it's just works so well.
Then we've tried to take them through the culture, how things are done here. They were talking of the farming systems. We usually talk of the farming systems in Africa, and then we are teaching them how things are done here, and they teach us what they do out there. They are learning, and we are also learning from them.
I really do hope that this program continues to have support, because I saw from last year to this year just how much the community gained from it. I know that in future years that the students and the Iowa State and the ties with McCary University and the community will continue to grow. And so as long as the program continues to have support, I'm convinced that we'll be able to make a difference in people's lives here.
To say on behalf of McCary University and particularly the Faculty of Agriculture, we appreciate and we are very grateful to Iowa State University for partnering with us and VEDCO. And I hope this partnership will continue. It's a capacity building partnership which we really need and has come at the right time.
I learned a lot about myself, how much you can handle and put up with at a time here, from digging cassava to teaching kids that first look at you blank and talk a little slower. It's fine.
It definitely exceeds my expectation because of the people. The people are so welcoming and happy to have us here. I've never gotten a feeling of you're unwanted here.
Thank you to everybody involved with VEDCO and Iowa State and the Center for Sustainable Rural Livelihoods. It's just been a tremendous opportunity, and I've learned a lot.
when we are back there at the university, the lecturers come, they tell us this should be done like this should be done like this, but sometimes things are not done the way we are taught in theories. So when we come here, we get to know what actually happens on the ground, and I think it's a good experience, especially for those of us who want to work with the communities.